My name is Madeline. I am a second year interpreting student at SFCC, and I am going to teach you the signs you need for your song, Ain't No Grave. I'm going to do 3 parts. The first part, I am going to show you the signs and explain their meaning. The second part, I am going to sign in order all the signs you need, but without music, so it's just kind of a relaxed, slow practice. And then third, I'm going to sign with music, so it's a true, really practice and get used to the movement and how it's going to feel. Alright, let's get started. Okay, so first we're going to start with Ain't No. So for Ain't No, we're going to use none, because literally ain't no grave, it means no grave, none grave. So for none, you're going to kind of have these sort of flat O hands, if you can see, just little squished O's. You're going to cross them at your wrists, just kind of, don't have to make it tight, just a relaxed cross at your wrist there. And then it's going to swing out to a little past your shoulders. It's just a real fluid none. For grave, there are a couple different ways you can sign grave. You can sign it different directions, and so we're going to go with this way. It'll look the best and it'll be the most clear for everybody looking at you. So you're going to start with kind of bent hands like this. You're just going to make a little table sort of. So bent hands, you're going to start with them about 45 degrees off to your right, and then you're going to curl up towards your body and then back down. Kind of picture it like you're making a mound of dirt over a grave, like it's grave. You can do it from the front like this, but we're going to do it off to the side 45 degrees. Make sure you're not all the way out here doing it, because this can end up looking more like Hawaii. I'm definitely not talking about Hawaii. Next is hold. So you're going to start kind of just open hand like this, and then you're going to slide it down into a fist. So just C down to a fist. And that's just hold. Like you're grabbing onto something, you're going to hold it. My is just a flat hand against your chest, just once, just my. Body is flat hands, kind of at your shoulders here, not quite, a little bit lower, body width apart, and then they go straight down to your hips. Body, make sure you can kind of see, you're just kind of following the shape of your body. You don't want to do a big dramatic curl or anything, that'll wear you out really quick. So just straight down, body. So for down, we're going to use flat hands just like this. Your left one is going to be on the bottom and your right one on top, just like this. So you've got a little flat surface here. You're going to start up about at your rib cage and move down to your navel and just push it down. Second verse just repeats Ain't No Grave. And then we go into keep, which is going to make little peace signs and then stick your thumbs up between them. So this is a K hand in ASL. You're going to put your right hand on top, just like this, cross at the wrists. They're going to be out in front of you, and then they're going to move straight back towards your body. So just like that. Keep. Alright, sister's kind of a complicated sign. It's got hands doing different things, but we'll get it. So you're going to start with just finger gun on your left hand, just sitting about at your ribs, just right there. And then with your right hand, you're going to have a thumbs up. It's going to touch your jaw, go down your jawline, out into another finger gun, and cross at the wrist. So, down, finger gun, cross. So if you're doing it real quick, fluidly, it's just like this. Underground is going to use 2 signs, but it's sort of 2 words, so it'll be easy enough to remember. So under is your left arm is just going to be flat, out like this. You've got a thumbs up on your right hand, and it's going to circle counterclockwise under your flat hand, just like that. That's under. And then for ground, we're just going to show what the ground looks like, and so you're going to have flat hands just like this, and they just slide out just like a flat ground. So altogether, that's under, ground. I, it's a little different than my, it's just a point at yourself. So you've got my, and then you've got I. So I, you're going to have a flat hand, Your thumb is sort of at your temple here, and then your hand just goes out like this. So from the side it looks like this. Will. This is will. Listen, you're going to have a 3 on your hand here, and then it's going to kind of move in and out like this. So it's good to get the feeling of that kind of circling and moving in and out. And then it's going to do that by your ear. So it's listen. Listen like you're collecting that sound into your ear, circling it back towards your ear. Listen. Trumpet. It's just like you're playing a trumpet. Easy enough to do there. Just do it straight out in front of you like a trumpet. Sound, we're going to use music because trumpets usually make music, so that makes sense to use. So your left arm is going to be kind of out to the side like this, just slightly curved, relaxed. Don't worry about it too much. Your right hand is going to start about above your thumb. It's going to sweep back to your elbow, sweep back out to your thumb, sweep back to your elbow. Just kind of however many times you have time to do it. Real fluid motion. And then it just goes back and repeats the first verse of Ain't No Grave Can Hold My Body Down. So you've got all the signs you need. Another thing you'll really want to be careful of too is that your signs are not making any noise while you're doing them. So when you're doing down, you want to make sure you're not hitting that and making that slapping noise, because that's super distracting to everybody who's listening. If they're hearing this, same thing with sister, make sure you're not hitting yourself too hard. That kind of hurts your wrists too, so make sure you're just kind of relaxed with that. Be gentle with your signs. It's better for you, puts less stress on yourself while you're doing it, and it's better for everybody listening because they won't be like, what was that? Alright, we'll run through it a little bit slower now. That way you can get used to the movement and what it's going to feel like at a slower pace before you start trying to remember the music and all of the quick, and yeah, it's so much easier to just practice at a slower pace and get used to how it feels. So, ain't no grave can hold my body down. Ain't no grave can keep a sister underground. I will listen for the trumpet sound. Ain't no grave can hold my body down. Alright, now let's try it with some music. I hope this helps you guys out a lot, and good luck on your performance. I really can't wait to see it. Thank you.